In today's episode, guys, we conclude season number 2, and oh boy, it's going to be a nail biter. Welcome, guys, to the end of season number 2, and as I predicted in the last episode, it is going to be down to the wire. Let's jump into the schedule of the 5 games we've played in the meantime since you've last been with us. A decent little run, to be fair. Starting off though with a disappointing 1-1 draw against Hanover, the second string team, I should add. We went 1-0 up through Lucas Spalvis, dominated the game in large spells, but they got an equaliser midway through the second half, and we just could not get through the defence to score another goal. So a disappointing one against a team that are near the bottom of the table, and we were expected to really get the 3 points, so not the best. But then we did bounce back with a 5-3 win over Rostock, who were sitting in third at the time of recording, or at the time of playing this game, I should say. Roles: Spalvis, Rizzuto, Gabauer and Schreiber with the goals for us. It was a really end-to-end game. A lot of action. We went 2-0 up within 4 minutes, and then we went 3-0 up after 20 minutes, and I thought it was going to be a complete rout, but then Rostock did manage to recover a little bit and score a few goals against us. But what a game it was. End-to-end stuff. Very, very exciting. Not so exciting was the next game. Kevin Schlotterbeck digging us out of a hole, really. We needed to win this game, and we scored after 5 minutes from a set piece. They got a penalty. Typical, and they scored it through Semir Saric, and then thankfully 90th minute free kick, Schlotterbeck comes up, 2 headers from 2. What a valuable win this might prove to be in the end on the 90th minute. As you'll see with the league table shortly, it's very, very close, so winning this game was of the utmost importance for us. Then we managed to grind out a 1-0 win over lower league Jena. Jack Rolls with the goal there. Very, very boring game. We just edged them out, had that a little bit more quality in our play, in our chances, and did manage to get the goal. Got a clean sheet though, which is nice. We've not had a clean sheet since the Ingolstadt game, albeit over 2 months ago, so that just shows when defensively we're not as sound as we were at the start of the season. Then, in a game that was so frustrating, we lost 3-1. We got dominated by Saarbrücken. I can't even describe it as anything else. So disappointing. We went obviously 3-0 up. It was 0-0 going in the second half. Then they blitzed us in the second half at the start. 3 goals to 0, and then Jack Rolls getting us a late consolation after we went ultra attacking. Just poor. Just very, very poor, which kind of leads me into these 2 games against Halle today in 15th. And Wurzburger Kickers as well in 13th, and they're going to be tough games because I don't think we're in the best of form, even though the results would suggest otherwise. But we've ground out a couple of results here, to be honest. This one was a decent performance, but we did nearly completely capitulate. So, but yeah, what you want to see though is the league table. We have confirmed playoffs at least, which is a good thing, I suppose. But we are 1 point ahead of second place Erdingen and only 4 points ahead of Osnabrück, so we're guaranteed playoffs, but we want to get that automatic spot, and more importantly, we want to lift the trophy. That's what we want to do. So let's get straight into things then. The first game we got coming up is against Halle, and fingers crossed we can get the 3 points. Come on! Here we go then, guys. Team selection is for the first game, and we're going to pick the usual team. As a bit of team news, what have I done there? A bit of team news though, which is a bit disappointing, is Spalvis got injured. Let me just get to him and show you guys. He's out for like another 2 weeks, so he is going to miss these last 2 games, which is very, very disappointing. But we've got to believe that we can get the job done here. Gory's come in. We're going to give him a run. Oh, actually, we're going to play. We'll play Schreiber, and we will play Tyler Smith. Last 5 games he's had a good rating, to be fair, so I'm gonna I know Parker has been a very, very key guy for us coming off the bench and been a starter for us over the past couple of seasons, but we're going to give Guri a run out here. He's more of a poacher style player based on his stats, so I think that is probably better. Parker's more of a pressing forward and winger, not so much a poacher, so let's get into things. Let us get into things. Let me just get my phone for a second. What's going on with this? Anyway, let's just forget about that. Schreiber! Come on! Julian with his 20th goal of the season. Fires one in from a set piece. Come on, let's go. Julian Schreiber. What a goal. What a valuable goal. Bends it round. Keeper's probably, well, the wall's not in the best position really, and the keeper also positioning a little wayward for my liking. Well, I say for my liking, I don't care because we're 1-0 up, so I'm talking shit, but if I was their manager, I'd be disappointed with that. How the wall was set up there. Gabauer. Out to Russia. The two wingers linking up nicely. Russia's cutting inside. What can he do? He finds Guri. Slots it home. Goal number 2. Boom. 26 minutes gone. We're 2-0 up. We are firing on all cylinders today. No questions about that. Just put this behind here so I can see that I'm recording. Torsten Russia. Come on. Little slick ball into Guri. Makes the run into the channel. Number 4 doesn't pick him up quick enough. And he gets his shot off past the goalkeeper. So 2-0 up. Very, very promising. Erdingen are drawing currently against Mannheim. If they draw and we win, it's a 3-point gap. And we've got a massive goal difference on Erdingen anyway. So we're pretty much guaranteed the title, which will be good. But hopefully they can lose and we can solidify it in this game. And we don't have to worry about the next game. But a dominant display so far. Very, very pleasing. Guri has come in, done a job for us so far. Which is, to be fair, why he was brought in the first place, was to, be a backup to Spalvis. Bereshevsky just getting that one clear. Yeah, Guri, because stats-wise, Guri and Spalvis are very similar actually, but because Spalvis has been so incredible with his goals per games this season, he's been outstanding, like elite level, just a goal-scoring machine. But Guri's not really had a sniff in the first team, really. But today he gets his chance, his opportunity. Oh my god, Knight's off. Second yellow, you idiot. Why? Why are you committing yourself there? Absolute donut. Keep Guri on and hope that you can. Henning's going to drop back into the defensive position. He's very versatile. He's a defensive midfielder, namely, anyway, so he should be able to hack it quite easily. Here we go, Russia on the break now. Can he find Guri? He's going to go it alone. Torsten Russia. Very, very tame effort. Not really much power behind it. Straight at the keeper. Easily dealt with in the end for Haller. So 2-0 it is. We're a man down now. So we need to keep the wits about us. Keep our wits about us to make sure if we can see the goal, that's where the difficulty is going to come in. Yeah, that'll do. Bereshevsky got that covered all day long. Ossenbrook are losing to Unterhaching, which is good, so that pretty much guarantees that we will get an automatic promotion spot at minimum, which is fantastic, provided that stays the same. Guri's in. Oh, he's got to do better there. That was a great ball into him by Russia. What a player Russia has been. And Gabauer. I brought in some very experienced players. Normally, I don't really go for 30-year-old players. It's rare that I will dabble on a 30, 31-year-old player, but a lot of my players that I've brought in are either in their prime, or well, just starting their prime, like 26, 27, or are like well and truly in their prime years, like 30 years old, 29, 30, 31. So, but they've just proven to be such bargains, because I've not paid a lot for really any of my players, to be honest, other than, well, actually, it's a lie, Slotterbeck and Knight, I think, were relatively expensive, but they've been a great partnership at the back for us. A good partnership looking forward as well, because they've got years ahead of them as well, because they're not that old, kind of in their mid-20s, both of them. So Barata is just well, we're grinding it out, fully grinding it out. Osnabrück are still losing, which is good. Erdingen have just scored in the 80th minute goal bell. That is annoying. Just make some other subs. Just arrest a couple of players. Rolls. Trying to feed one up to Guri. He's got to do a lot of donkey work up there, to be honest. A lot of running. Try and make something happen. Gunders, that was coming because he's had 2 good opportunities before that and fluffed his lines, but the 3rd time's the charm for him. We need to hold on now though for the last 5 minutes. It's a 40-yard pass and yeah, sends the keeper. Keeper thinks he's going near post, but he just slots it across into the far post. Passes it into the net almost. Very, very accomplished finish. And then punts one. It's ping pong type football. Aiden. Oh no, no. Have I fluffed this up? Yes! Oh my god, Bereshevsky, what a save! What a save from the big Russian. Oh my god, what a save that is. Oh my god! Oh, come on! Yes, come on! Oh, what? Bereshevsky saved us here. Oh my god, at the end, an onslaught in the last 5 minutes. Unreal, unreal. We'll take that. It goes out for a throw-in. It's our throw-in as well, which is even better. Useless don't know who to throw it to. Everyone's very compact near the byline there, and it's breaking away for Haller. And he's pulled up. Sternberg. No. Yes, Bereshevsky deals with it. Of course. Why should I ever doubt him? Boots it out. It's going to be more added time. That's got to be it though, ref. Come on, 96 minutes! We did grind out the result in the end. Oh my god. Unbelievable. That was very, very nervy towards the end, but Bereshevsky is just man of the match performance indeed from Bereshevsky. Unreal. And there we go, we get a little achievement unlocked there. You're up! That's what we want to see. So here we go. Kaiserslautern celebrate promotion. Let's go. Team promoted to Bundesliga 2. Night banned for 1 match, which isn't ideal. We'll just send assistant on that. Ooh, we get to see board set the initial budget for next season. Transfer budget of 1 million and 150,000 per week. What are we on now? 100,000 currently. So that is fantastic. That's a 50% increase. And just a massive transfer budget for us. We should be able to snap up some good deals with £1 million to strengthen where we need to strengthen. But we can't get too ahead of ourselves. We've obviously done, it's fantastic news that we will be competing in Bundesliga 2 next season. But we've got one more job to do, and that is to try and lift the league trophy. So we'll come back for the last game of the season against Wurzburg Kickers. Here we go then, guys. End of the season, last game, title challenge. Here we go. Let's just quick pick for a second to get Josh Knight out of the team. Gottwald's going to come in. Henning Pepic is going to stay in. Everyone's going to be the same other than that swap for Josh Knight. Jack Rolls on the bench. Matondo is unregistered. Something I need to sort out for next season. Look how well this kid's developing. 17 years old. He's nearly as good as like Russia. Let's just quickly show you. Where's Russia? Like, look how well developed he is already. He's already better in physical and mental areas. But yeah, kid's going to be a superstar for us at 17 years old. But fingers crossed we can get the job done today. Get our hands on our first piece of silverware as a Kaiserslautern manager. Playing a 4-5-1 or 4-1-4-1 if you'd like, whichever way you want to prefer. We're obviously playing our classic 4-4-2. Very experienced team. Strong outfit that we've put out today. You know, missing Spalvis, of course, and missing Josh Knight, but all the normal starting 11 that you'd think would are playing today, so let's have a look. Erdigan 3-0 up already. Jesus. Alright. Relax a little bit. Jesus Christ. They're making sure that we've got a win today. That's for sure. Shot gets blocked, or cross gets blocked I should say. Now we're on the break. Gabauer tries to come inside, looking for a pass, does get tackled, but does end up retaining possession, plays it back to Rizzuto, makes a really adventurous run onto the edge of the box, and he shoots, gets his shot off. Not a bad shot in the end from the fullback, but it was straight at the keeper, unfortunately. Another highlight comes our way. Looks like it's going to be for us. Huslik into the channel there for Guri to pick up. Still got a lot of work to do. Ball across. Oh, come on. That's a mistake at the back from Kraulish. And we go 1-0 up. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. We need a little bit of luck there. But when you put a ball in like that across a 6-yard box, mistakes like that can happen. It happens time and time again in real football, of course. And it's happened here today. Guri, delightful ball. Kraulish tries to get the tackle in as Schreiber's coming across to just prod that one home and makes the error. And we're thankful for that because that puts us back in the driving seat, sitting 1 point ahead of Erdingen. Got 45 minutes now before we are champions in Germany. Interestingly, Ingolstadt have jumped into that playoff spot ahead of Osnabrück, which is quite surprising, because Osnabrück really came through strong in the last 10 games, getting into that third place position and holding on other than, I mean, things can change, I'm sure, as results are constantly changing. Schreiber there with a header, not the best from Schreiber. But yeah, Osnabrück will be disappointed if they manage to get pipped to the post by Ingolstadt. But to be fair, Ingolstadt were good in the first half of the season. They kind of slipped down a little bit, obviously. The form's improved again over the last few games. Let's have a look. What have we got? Osnabrück are up 2-0, to be fair. But I'm guessing it's goal difference that's making the difference for Ingolstadt. Henning Pepic getting used to playing as a midfield too. Gabauer! Oh yes! Oh, that's a mistake. We've been very fortunate, but we have been prodding at the opposition all afternoon. But they'll be disappointed with that. Another mistake at the back for kickers there. It's caused that goal. Gabauer with the flick on, lovely flick on. Then Gorey comes across, causes a mistake by the keeper, which then ends up. Does it end up to Schreiber? And does Schreiber just pass it across? Oh no, the fullback makes a tackle, and it goes to Guri. So very, very unfortunate for kickers. But we're 2-0 up now, well and truly in the driving seat, and very, very happy. I think we're gonna run out as 2-0 victors here today. Schlotterbeck, Kern now. Kern's on a run, he's going to play it back. Puts a decent cross into Nikolov, and he's fluffed his lines there. What an opportunity. Great ball in by Kern, that was dangerous. Our defence switched off a little bit there. We're going to swap Russia out for Aiden. Do that as well. But it's all a bit too late now for kickers, and we are champions of Bundesliga 3 or 3 Liga. I don't know how they say it in Germany. We'll just call it Bundesliga 3. We are champions. Come on. Could not be more pleased. What a season it's been. We have been dominant for the most part. Had that little awkward run, but we started off with a bang. Undefeated for the first 6-7 games, and then continued to just gain results after results after results. Please, dishwasher, stop. And there we go. Celebrations. The boys deserved it. What a fantastic achievement. They are title winners, and now add some silverware to their collection as individual players and as a team. Burl, Berghausen, Hanover down, and Jena down as well. So there are your results there. Ingolstadt did get pushed out. Ooh, Ingolstadt did beat Jena 2-1, but it wasn't enough as Ossenbrook got a goal late on to give them that extra one goal difference that's made them have the chance to get into Bundesliga 2. Of course, in Germany they do have a playoff system where you have to play a team from the division above over a 2-legged affair. So maybe they'll get promoted, maybe they won't. Who knows? We'll find out at the start of next season. There we go. Kaiserslautern win 3 Liga. Fantastic, fantastic. Smallwood leads Kaiserslautern to glory. Kaiserslautern fans sang the praise, sang Thomas Smallwood's name as manager, inspired the team to lift 3 Liga. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Super, super pleased. The board are happy with us lifting the trophy. We etch our name in history, which is fantastic. Now let's just jump a little bit forward here, because I think you shall be able to see the end of season little quick bits, because I know me as a fan of watching FM YouTubers, I do like to see the end of season stuff. So here we go, end of season review. New arrivals, Schreiber being the main man, Gabauer also playing a fantastic part, Kevin, Kayas Niger, a guy who we got from PSG, a fullback. He's been in our second string team, doing very, very well, I must admit, and he will be someone to look forward to in the future. 3-star current ability. I think he's got 5-star potential as it stands right now, so someone we need to look at in the future. Tyler Smith, someone who's come in, done a job. He's not a bad player, but not really got the game time just because of how well Schreiber and Spalvis have done this season. Henning as well. Pepic has been fantastic as well in his first season. Josh Knight, fantastic as well. Great centre back for Josh Knight. Look at that. He's very, very good. Very, very good. Very, very pleased with that. Season results. Average home attendance of only 25,000, 51%. So we've got a lot of ways to grow our gates and gate receipts and money coming in. The higher divisions we go, the more people will return to the stadium, I'm sure. Competition. Top scorer is Spalvis. There you go. 28 goals in 31 games with 7 assists. Whew. Just too good, just too good. 24 wins, 9 draws, 5 defeats with plus 46 goal difference, which is solid. Biggest wins, 5-0 over Mannheim. Mannheim are a good team as well, so a very good result away from home. Match to remember, the 5-2 affair against Greuther Fürth. I personally don't remember that game too much, to be honest with you, but we'll take the game's word for it. And goal of the season for Henning. Can we even see the goal of the season? I don't think there's an option to, but I'm sure it was a banger. The finances, club reputation, current national, as you would expect. Broadcast revenues up from last season, sponsorships down, everything else is down, unfortunately. Shirt sales 13,000, merchandise 1.66 milli. And then here's your best 11 for this season. I don't know why I hate how that's assist is before goals, but yeah, I mean, it's the team that you would expect. There's no real surprises in there, as this team was basically played most of the season, or started most, like every game pretty much, more or less. Accolades, manager, awards, of course. Fans player of the season, Spalvis, no surprise there. Young player, Jack Rolls, very good player. Can still develop the young Cypriot. I know he's English and Cypriot heritage, but from Tottenham we got him from, and he's been fantastic and will continue to do so moving forward in the next few seasons. Schreiber, 33 years old. I don't know what his future holds for Julian, but 20 goals and 11 assists from 32 games tells me that he's still got another season left in him. Brian Henning, goal of the season for him, of course, we just went through that before. Most passes, Hemet Sifki, he's obviously left for Greuther Fürth, or is joining them soon. And there you go. Record breakers, most overall goals in a season, Spalvis. Most league goals by a player in a season. Most player of the match awards of the season, Julian Schreiber. Worst discipline, Josh Knight. And there we go. Fantastic. Let's just quickly look at the team and where we can strengthen. So, before we do conclude, so if we just put Josh Knight in there just to give us we need to sign some EU players. We've been signing a few British players, a few different countries. We need to focus on, German players or European, players that are from the EU, so we can actually use them in the match day squads. Because our bench is terrible because of why we've got to have so many under-19 players available in the matchday squad, as well as EU players. So strike-wise, Guri, Schreiber's getting on a bit now. We've got Tyler Smith and Spalvis. I'm not sure about Tyler Smith, if I'm being honest. He is 23 and can improve though. He's a pressing forward. He is the backup to Schreiber. I'm not too sure. Striker we might add in addition. Wingers, I think we need some wingers in to bump up for Gabauer and Rasha. They're still going to be my two main men moving forward, but we need to give them a bit of competition. We've got Matondo coming through, who's I'm going to register next season, and he's going to play up and compete with Torsten and Rasha. I'm training him as well to be a better winger as well. But yeah, Matondo. So we need a right winger. So for sure, a right winger is what we're going for. Midfield, we've got Pepic, Henning, Rolls. Sifki's on the way out. Nicholas Sessa wants to leave as well because he's not getting the game time. So I think we need a midfielder as well to complement these. So right midfield, central midfield, then fullback wise, we've got Adam Huslik, we've got Rafael Celia. He's a solid little player. We might try and, because he's on loan, Adam, so we might try and get a left back if we can. Then we've got Caius, who's a right mid. Oh no, he's a lefty, so that might be the way we go. Bring him into the first team next season, and give him a run in the team and see if he can do anything. So yeah, right midfield, central midfield. Then defensively, who have we got? Squad depth. Who have we got? We've got Josh Knight, Slotterbeck. Yeah, we need we need a couple more centre-backs, I think. So, well, we need at least one. So we need one centre-back, one central midfield, one right midfield, and then I think we need a right-back as well. So they're the 4 areas. We've got goalkeeper, Bereshevsky, and we've got Spahi to choose decent backup for us. Obviously, Bereshevsky's relatively old. Well, he's like 31, so he's still got years ahead of him because keepers normally go till they're like 35, 36 years old. So with that being said, guys, that does conclude the season. Thankfully, we've lifted the title, so everything is very, 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 very pleasing to me. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe. That would really help grow the channel. Thank you, have an amazing day, and I shall see you at the start of season number 3. Cheers, bye-bye.